All right, well, Greg, as we are getting ready to prepare on our end of things, we're not exactly expecting that, but man, we have our own problems to deal with.
We certainly do, and we're part of that same system actually that we're looking for tomorrow to come into our area. It's a trailing cold front with that area low pressure over the Great Lakes, and it's going to be quite nasty as it gets closer to us. In fact, the whole Mid-Atlantic is bracing for an outbreak of severe weather as we head into the day for tomorrow. So keep that in mind. If you're going to be out and about, you need to watch it very closely. Obviously, you heard at the top of the show, a lot of schools are going to be dismissing early to get ahead of those storms as they come through. Right now, our temperature is about 50 degrees across the region. We'll be watching for temperatures tomorrow, make it all the way up into the 70s. Overnight, we'll see these temperatures and into the early morning hours gradually increasing. As they increase, so will the threat of some stronger storms in the morning prior to the main line of storms coming through in the afternoon. I think any time after about 11 o'clock, the storms could be quite strong, if not severe. For that reason, we do have a first alert weather day for tomorrow. Severe thunderstorms, storms in the morning, as well as storms into the afternoon. Damaging winds and tornadoes will be possible with these storms as they come through. Don't be surprised if we have a tornado watch issued mid-morning for tomorrow for most of the day. Now, we do have these alerts that are in effect. The area in red is a 4 out of 5 issued by the Storm Prediction Center in Oklahoma. Typically, you see this in the Midwest, not here in Maryland, so it's very unusual for us. We also have a 3 out of 5 for the areas in orange here, so all of us are under a threat for tomorrow as these storms come through. The greatest risk are going to be winds from these storms as high as 70 miles per hour with these storms as they push through. Hail is going to be a risk as well as those isolated tornadoes, a lower risk for flooding as these storms push through. Now, here's the timeline. This is at 8 o'clock in the morning. A few strong storms here on the eastern shore, a few renegade storms down towards Richmond. Those are the ones we especially need to watch out for. They'll be moving up into our neck of the woods about midday. Those could be on the severe side. Then we'll have another round of storms go across the eastern shore. Then another line of storms, according to this model, coming through 8 to 9 o'clock. That'll be the last round, but it could also be the more potent round that comes through. Then look what's behind it. That's some wet snow changing over quickly as that storm system pulls out and the precipitation ends. So we have a lot to go through for tomorrow. Here are some tips for you. If you live in a house, you're going to stay, you want to take shelter in the interior parts of the house, the hallway, under the stairs, an enclosed bathroom, not on any of these exterior rooms. If you live on the second floor, have a second story structure, you need to come down to the first floor or even further down into the basement. The basement, the best place to be if you're going to be in a house. If you live in a mobile home, I'm sorry, you need to find someplace else to be tomorrow. It's going to be too dangerous. We have a few showers out right now across the region. A few rumbles of thunder, not out of the question. These are not severe. These are not ones you need to worry about for tonight. Temperatures out there for tomorrow will be in the upper 60s to about 70 in some locations, so we will be quite mild. And then we'll be watching after those storms come through a big shot of cold air. St. Patty's Day, a high of only 40 degrees. Overnight lows drop back down the mid-20s. We keep it cold into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is the first day of spring. We warm back up into the lower range of the 60s. We'll be watching these storms all throughout the day tomorrow. From our early shows into the afternoon, we'll have team coverage. You want to watch it and keep it right here so you can stay ahead of the storm. Brian?
All right, Greg, good information. Thank you very much.